You were all guided into the dwarven city of Mortarum. After being captured on your push through the Dwarven Valley, you were all taken into the Black Dungeon and split into 2 groups. After a day or so, you were visited by the King of the Valley, Henmir Boneblade, who took a special interest in Bok, offering your freedom in exchange for the location of a goblin metropolis hidden somewhere within the Dale. An understandably uncooperative Bok refused to give any information to the Dwarven King, whether he knows that or not. Therefore, you were all sentenced to be judged in the Nalgran Crag, a large fighter's pit that had been dug into the depths below the city. With an uncertainty as to what the crag was, or what you would be facing, you improvised a plan for escape. Johnny Flash, creatively using one of his new spells, Animate Bread, had given life to a new doughy friend, Sergeant Toast. And Sergeant Toast was sent on his own adventure to look for a means to escape, while Adalamin conjured a minor illusion of himself outside of the cell, attracting the attention of the 2 guards on watch. Seizing his only opportunity, Bok used his reach to grab one of the guards as he walked past, knocking him unconscious, while Var simultaneously cast Sleep on the other. Sergeant Toast, to no avail, had unsuccessfully found an escape route due to the restrictive nature of him being bred. Johnny Flash then decided to get more serious about escaping and burst both of the cell doors open, but at the cost of attracting the attention of more guards. Adalamin disguised himself as one of the unconscious guards, making new friends and doing his job as master of distraction. One of the guards met an unexpected demise, as the last thing he remembered before his eyes going black was a piece of wholemeal bread with arms and legs climbing down his throat and blocking his airways. The plan was fumbled, and the party was split into separate cells, while Adalamin spent an hour drinking mead, telling jokes and giving advice until his spell wore off, revealing his identity. However, the time wasn't wasted due to Adalamin giving good advice. He was told by one of the guards, beware of the Minotaur, before being led into the crag. 1 of 3 rounds he managed to complete, claiming victory over 2 large and angry rhinos. Round 2 begins as 2 ogres emerge from behind the gates. Can everybody roll initiative, please?
Who?
Would
Well,
help if I
I just
actually
rolled
unmuted
twice for
myself.
me. It's broken.
Wait, what?
It won't. Hang. Yeah, it's not working. Give me a sec.
What's-
Right.
What's...
I rolled 7, and I need to just pull up.
Are we
a
rolling
different-
initiative? Sorry, I was
Yeah.
Initiative. Yeah.
AFK for a sec. Okay, cool. I was AFK for a sec. What? Jesus. What are these things that we're fighting again?
Right.
What are they?
Ogres.
Oh, they're okay. It's ogres.
Not giants, luckily. Otherwise, be very, very dead.
Yeah.
Oh, it did work. Sweet. That's sorted then.
Got it, yeah?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, perfect. Adalamin, what was your initiative roll?
Mine was 9.
9. Var?
16.
16. Bok?
What was my first one? 7.
What did Goza roll?
Goza rolled a 5.
Johnny Flash?
Or.
Oh, no.
No.
Right, I'm just gonna roll again for Goza. Ignore it, I'm just testing something.
Doug, I've got here saying that you're saying that Bot's first one was 22, but Goza's first one was 7. That's what came up on mine.
Yeah, mine's a complete.
Yeah, same for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you've rolled a 22, and Goza
Yeah,
rolled a
so
7.
what happened? I'm scrolling back up it. I realise what's happened now. It's No, that's not it. They're old ones. I'm pretty sure.
No, they're not.
No.
Yesterday.
Why would you be rolling Gozo
That's
ones?
true. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it's my roll 20 refreshed when I rolled for Goza, which is probably what killed it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, so What are my rolls then?
So I've
So-
got here for you that Bok is 22 and
Yeah.
Goza's first one was
7.
7.
Okay, yeah, do it
that's
like
what I
that
see
then.
as well.
And James, mine was 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically beyond 20, so I'm freaking out because I rolled twice.
Yeah.
And then my roll 20 refreshed as well.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right, so at the top of the round, do you also want to move your characters before we start to the position that you came out into the grounds in?
Yes, please.
Never left your hiding hole.
There we go.
It only lasts for an hour, so it went away when we finished the round.
Okay, so Bok, it's your turn. It's first up.
Sweet. I'm gonna rage.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna fuck can I run? 30. I don't think I should run in. Maybe I should
What's that
run in.
hooting monkey noise for you?
Yeah, I'm running in. So that's gonna get me to there. And then I have a 10-foot range, so I can actually still reach
Yep.
him. Then I'm going to take a swing with my great axe. Where's my buttons? Oh my god, what a start.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
God.
great, yeah?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
god.
Roll
That
damage.
might hit. Might hit. You never know.
So, right, hang on. And then that's another +2 as well.
Yeah, from the
Oh,
rage,
it's
yeah.
nearly
Yeah.
maximum damage.
So that's altogether 24 damage. Oh,
Nice.
Oh, and wild magic kicks in as well. Hang on. I always forget about wild magic.
yeah, make your roll.
Oh, no, it's the wrong button.
we
That one. 5.
get to see what the options are. 5. I saw you keep
Whenever
getting that one.
a creature hits you before it reaches. Oh yeah, okay.
Rage,
That's fine.
so-
I've had it twice. I've raged 3 times and had it twice.
Yeah, you do keep getting
Okay,
that one,
so
don't
when he
you?
hits me, he'll roll a d6.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
So-
roll d6.
Holy shit. Off to a good start. So, as immediately as the two ogres start emerging, and you see these huge hulking figures coming from the gates, Bok just sort of immediately turns to the one on the right and just runs with his axe in his hand, screaming. And then his long, big arms just take a swipe through it and just cut right through its belly. And you can see, like, all the yellow fat sort of start protruding a little bit out of the wound. Are you doing anything on your turn, or is that have you ended?
That's it. I'm done.
Edriel, it's your turn.
I'm going to use Scorching Ray. So that's 3 rays of fire. And they make a spell attack on each ray.
God, here comes the crits. Here comes the crits.
Oh, don't
Double crit
jinx
again.
it!
Again.
Nat 1. 11.
11.
Oh!
That's
Oh,
Ah!
it's happening!
Whoa!
Oh my
Hits.
god, one off again.
okay. Roll
me-
damage for the first one.
Let me get the fire thing for you.
Okay. Yeah.
So that first one is was the 25, or no, 11 didn't hit, right?
So the first one is the 11 hit. So that would
Oh,
be
it
for
did!
the,
Fucking
Yeah.
hell. Didn't
so
realise
that's
that.
9 damage for the first one. Which one are you hitting, by the way?
The one on the right near Bot
One on the
as
right.
well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
because that's what I was doing before.
9 damage. Right. Roll the crit.
Do I just roll and you double it, or
Yeah, roll and double the result.
Yeah.
20?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Jesus.
God.
Okay. Yeah. And the next one.
Yeah, the last one. There we go.
I'm kind of glad you're like the magical DPS of the group. Means I can take the fun spells because you just crit on every single damage spell you ever do.
But don't jinx it!
I tried to jinx it and he still called nat 20.
You watch as Buck takes his swing with his axe, making this huge gash. 3 bolts of energy just hit it. Once in the shoulder, once in the face, and then once in the chest.
Is that
And it
34
sort of
damage?
Stumbles back. That is 34 damage.
You know?
Stumbles back and hits its back onto the gate behind it, and struggling to stand sort of stay on its feet. It sort of hunches over, ready to attack. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay, Va, it's your turn.
I am going to. I'm going to open up with a guiding bolt on the ogre in front of me.
Okay. That hits. So 9 radiant damage.
It's all sparkly and glowy.
Oi. I'm going to have my turn.
You just ended your turn there?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you, as all of that's going on the right, Var is sort of taking action on the left and immediately throws a guiding bolt, which hits it sort of square in the chest. You can see like blue crackling energy sort of sizzle all of its chest hair off. Okay, next up is the ogre on the left. So. The ogre on the left is going to stumble forward, and it's going to throw a javelin at you, Var. That is 21.
That surprisingly hits.
This groovy music's like too epic.
Oh, it's a good music.
I mean-
Let me get it on.
Oh, that's
I feel like this is like the last boss.
And that was Icewind.
No, there's Minotaurs next, aren't there?
9. Okay, so you take 13 piercing damage. So as soon as the guiding bolt hits it in the chest, it sort of stumbles back a bit and then sort of moves forward and just lobs a javelin straight into Var's chest. And you take 13 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, next up is Adalamin.
Okay, I think I'm going to step to about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I'm gonna give Bok some bardic inspiration. I think.
Inspiration.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna save that. And I'm gonna cast command on the ogre that's in front of Bok.
Okay.
It's a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Well, ogres are very stupid, so...
That's what I was hoping.
Very wise ogre.
Wisdom. -2. Rolled a 16,
Oh no!
and that is -2 with wisdom.
way.
So that's 14.
Oh, it still succeeds on it.
Jeez.
Unfortunate. So unfortunate.
It's all right.
Is that the end of your turn, or are you doing something
Yeah, I'm gonna save my bardic inspirations.
else? Okay. Okay, next up is Goza.
Okay. Let me get into character.
Okay.
Rich, do you need healing, or are you doing all right?
I mean, it's scratched quite a bit.
I could heal you, but I don't know if I want to be that defensive or I just want to go mad.
I
Mad
don't
on
think
the
Dud's
ogre.
that defensive.
Sorry?
I think Dud's been playing him like as an offset healer, as like a
Yeah.
healer.
How much? If you're still fairly healthy, I could hold off for a turn,
Yeah,
actually.
fairly healthy.
Because I have got an idea. So I think we're gonna make a regular longsword attack once we get into range. So what's his range? 35. So he's got more than enough. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's gonna, before he makes a longsword attack, I'm gonna use one of these abilities that Dudley hasn't used yet. And
Oh,
he's gonna use Daunting Roar, which he can use once per short rest.
Is it
And
a
what
standard
does that
action,
do?
though?
It's a bonus action.
Oh.
As a bonus action, creature of your choice within 10 feet must hear you and succeed on a wisdom saving throw of DC 12 or become frightened until the
Okay.
end of the next turn.
Ooh, that's cool.
I'm just gonna have a
You
quick
won't let me
look
like,
at.
use it. Why is it not?
It's
Kick
fine.
it. Kick it. I used it. What was that advantage you were talking about?
From my guiding bolt.
Ah, okay. Sweet. Okay, awesome.
Okay. The ogre is frightened.
Yes.
Right, and then what does fright do for me?
So it gives it disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of
Right.
its fear is within line of sight.
Hang on. Something's
And he has to
broken.
use his movement to. He can't move closer, right? He has to try and move away if he has
Yeah.
to move.
Can't move closer, yeah.
Right.
We can't
So I'm gonna
move.
have to. It's turned off rolls on Goza's page because it's prioritizing box page now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do rolls inside roll 20. So you have to
Sure.
bear with me. So yeah, he's gonna make a longsword hit with advantage. So
Yeah.
D20, 2 D20s. That's
That
plus.
hits.
That's not the right one. That's wrong.
Oh,
Flash
okay.
roll. I missed out.
Just take your 11 and add your modifier.
No, rolling 2d20.
Just said, yeah, you rolled 2d20.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Ah,
I want to keep highest, sorry. So it's 11 plus 5, 16.
That hits, yeah.
Okay, and I had advantage, so that hits. And then damage is 1d6 plus 3. So that's 7 damage. No,
Okay.
sorry, it's a d8. Ignore that. Because there's so many different... You can do so much shit, you know, it's ridiculous. 7 damage.
So,
nice.
Gozo just strides over to the ogre, just completely unfazed by its sort of hulking size. I mean, these are massive creatures, and Gozo just walking right up to it as if he hasn't got a care in the world. And he just starts roaring from the top of his lungs, which Doug will now.
No.
It's just like row.
Yeah, he just starts purring. And the ogre sort of stumbles back. You see its eyes go wide. You could sort of makes this noise, but a lot deeper. It's now frightened, and then Goza takes his sword and jabs it right under the sort of upper ribs of the ogre, sort of piercing its skin, and it takes 7 damage. Okay, next up is Johnny Flash.
I would like to move here. And I would like to cast at first level Hatcher's Caustic Brew in a straight line towards the left ogre.
What does that do?
Let me get the spell. You need to do a save. I'm just alt-tabbing back to it. Playing VGT.
Yep, Stream of Acid
cast.
Detonation.
Ignore the damage. It does it at the start of his turn, so...
Yeah. 5 feet wide in direction you choose. In future environment, succeed on dexterity, covered in acid, spell duration.
Why is this not using my spell slot? Hold on.
Mine never uses my spell slot. I always have to
Yeah,
tick it.
something's going on. It wasn't
Oh,
using it for Gozo either.
I even clicked on it and didn't use it.
Yeah, it's not working for some reason.
Oh, I
Right,
refreshed it.
so-
Worked. There we go.
Oh, maybe I'll do the same. That might fix some of the problems.
I'm hoping ogres are not the most dexterous.
So how does this happen? So you shoot the acid forward. Does the acid take a form to cover the ogre?
Yes, it does.
or-
I open my hand and emerges a above average sized pigeon. I just vomit like vile acid in a straight line towards the ogre and just douses it.
Poor pigeon.
It's a very sickly pigeon. A very,
You
very
watch-
sickly.
You watch as this
It's-
plague pigeon just comes out of Johnny Flash's, I'm assuming, his sleeve.
Oh no, I don't keep the plague pigeon in my sleeve. That would be very unhygienic. I unravel it from a handkerchief.
So you unravel it from a handkerchief and it starts spraying this green acid. You can see smoke and steam rising off it as it sort of goes straight in a straight line towards the ogre. The ogre is immediately completely covered in acid. You can see it starts to flailing in pain as it's sort of extremely frightened at the sight of Goza and also now covered in acid.
Not having a good day.
Not at all. So, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, yes.
Okay. Next up is the other ogre who's going to step forward and going to take a swing at you, Bok.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so then let's. So that's 9 points of bludgeoning damage as it
So I
brings
have-
its great club.
I have resistance to bludgeoning.
Okay,
So,
so that's going to be 3 points.
It rounded
Oh,
down. Yeah, it's
4
rounded
points.
down or
sorry.
up? I can't remember.
It's down, so it's 4 points.
Ah,
okay. Cool.
Take the d6 damage first, though.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
so
take
roll a
these damage.
d6. Yeah.
Mess. 4. Did I kill him? Did I kill him?
So you watch as the ogre
Killed him.
brings his club up, sort of really stupid, and he goes down to hit Bok, but Bok sort of lifts his arm up and it sort of bounces off, and Bok takes a little bit of damage. It sends the great club straight back up, and he ends up hitting himself in the back of the head with the club and bashing his own skull in. And he falls to the ground
God.
Jesus.
and dies.
I'm gonna. The king's watching, isn't he? From up
Yeah,
there.
he is. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn and look at him and sort of point my axe at him and just start hooting and howling and laughing in a crazed bit of rage.
The king stands up and he starts laughing and clapping as well, like. Okay, so top of the round is your turn, Bok.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
dash. I think I'm just
I was
gonna
going to say
dash.
full speed sprint
Yeah.
towards it, right?
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, gain extra movement, increases sphere, so I can move 60 feet if I dash.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60. Meow! Push Var and Adalaman out the way.
Okay, so you use your
Leg it through.
bonus action to dash.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Wait, was that a bonus action? I thought that was a normal action.
I'm sure to dash it's a bonus
I
action,
take-
isn't it?
Nah,
I
it's
think it's an
standard unless
action.
he's... Yeah, it's only certain
I
classes
think-
get it as a bonus.
Ah,
Yeah.
right, okay.
I don't have
Right,
that as
so
a
it's
bonus
your,
action.
all right, so it's your action.
Yeah, so I'm.
For some reason, I thought barbarians had it as a bonus action for some reason.
It would make sense, wouldn't it?
It would.
That's me. I am done.
You?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Adriel.
Okay, so I'm going to move a bit closer
Okay.
and then use
That's gonna end my rage.
produce flame
Okay.
and like to hit, throw it at him.
That hits. Roll damage. Three fire damage. Okay. So
Mm.
as you bring your sort of hands, you can see the flames start to produce in the palm of your hands, and you push your hands forward and it just sort of like sort of spits. But what does happen is the acid on the ground catches fire and
Oh my
immediately sends the ogre up into flames. He does take 3 fire damage, but he's also burned.
Nice.
God. Nice.
So, okay. Next up, Var.
I'm going to use Toll the Dead. That's the ogre.
Dang. Wisdom saving throw, I think, isn't it?
Save throw 13.
13. Okay.
Oh, big
So
damage
that
as well,
is
isn't it?
9 minus 2.
So you take 10.
So, Var starts muttering his spell sort of under his breath. And you can see as the burned, crispy ogre, which is still sort of got splotches of acid all over his body, you can see his sort of eyes start to bleed a little bit. He takes 10 necrotic damage.
I'd imagine
Okay.
Var's like yelling out there because the creature's on fire. And from my understanding, Var's like really into fire, right? Or burning things at the very least.
Well, if it's done in the proper way.
Yeah, it's a very.
You're saying
uncouth
being
way of
vomited by a
burning
plague
things.
pigeon and then set on
Unclean.
fire is not the proper way.
Yeah, it's wrong, impure.
Is that your turn?
My turn.
Okay, so it's now the ogre's turn, who needs to take, I believe
2d4.
it's 2d4
hold on.
damage. Do you want to roll that?
Yeah, on it. 5 points of acid, and he can use his
5
action
points
to
of
rub off
acid.
the acid if he wants.
Yeah, he is going to do that. There we go. Alright, so he's going to take an extra 10% of that damage, so that's going to be, well, we'll just call it 1, we'll round it up, so 6 points of damage from the burn as
Good.
well. Okay, so he's going to use his action to rub off the acid, and seeing Goza just as he's sort of rubbing the acid out of his eyes and rubbing the blood away from his eyes as well, he sees Goza right in his face, just that sort of big leering smile, and he starts freaking out, and it sort of runs this way. Goza does get an opportunity attack.
That Goza, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. Does
It's
he still get
frightened, so-
advantage?
I think
not
it's just the
anymore.
one turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's just the very next attack.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a one-bow combo, you use it with rogues.
17.
that hits. Yeah, that hits.
D8 plus 3, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, so okay, so he managed to get here before Goza takes his sword and slices its leg. He can't move any further than that. Okay, next up, Adalamin.
Okay, I'm gonna step back this way towards everybody else. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Okay,
So mean.
what are you saying to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you couldn't win a fight against a fire elemental if you were underwater.
Okay,
Savage.
that's 3. So roll the damage on that.
Ooh yeah. 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay.
Has it done 1 damage every time you've successfully got that off yet, Aid?
Yes, it has.
So he just starts to, you see tears start to come down, mixing in with the blood and diluting it a little bit.
Poor guy.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm going to leave it at that.
Goza?
I think I can use Channel Divinity, Vow of Enmity. I can choose one creature I can see within 10 foot of it, and I get advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute until it drops to 0 or falls unconscious. That's a bonus
that-
action.
Yeah, okay.
Does that come back on a short rest, or...?
You just do it. There's no recharge on it. You just do it. It's a bonus action. Just says I can do it.
Channel Divinity not in general counted as one whole thing. I don't know if it was a roll.
You only have so many times you can use it, right?
I don't know.
And yeah.
Yes, I can use 1 per short rest. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, short rest, yeah, definitely do it then. We
Yeah,
get a
I'm
short
gonna
rest
do
between
that.
rounds to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do that and then make a longsword attack with advantage. I'm playing this guy completely wrong. We'll see. Wow. 3.
It does not hit. It just goes wide as it's sort of flailing about, trying to sort of get the blood out of its eyes and sort of rub off some of the burned skin. Is that the end of Goza's turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Johnny Flash.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it, which is a something it's probably going to be very good at, a intelligence saving throw of DC 13.
That is 9 minus 2.
Oh, nice. So, cast on BTT. I think that came through. I have to tab back in.
1 physical damage.
1 damage, and it has negatives as well.
It's already got negatives
special.
anyway.
Oh, this will makes it take a d4 from its next saving throw, so it makes the next vicious mockery
yeah,
even more
okay.
likely.
So minus 1.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
got disadvantage on his next attack from Vicious
It's
Mockery.
disadvantage on everything.
Yeah, poor guy.
The first ogre just got slaughtered instantly, and then the second one's just getting bullied.
I know.
Yeah, casting him out.
Okay, next up it's the ogre's turn. He's going to turn around and, with disadvantage, attack Goza. That's a natural 1, so that doesn't...
Definitely fails.
Yeah, I'm not even going to roll a second time. It's just going to flail about even more. Okay, top of the round, Bok.
Right, I'm going in. And I'm gonna... My rage ended, by the way, because I didn't attack or get hit that last round, so I'm no longer raging.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just... I'm not gonna waste
They come
the
back on
rage.
short rests anyway, right?
No, longer rests.
Ooh, damn.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna save my rage for the next fight, I think. Great axe. Any advantage on this? 12.
You don't get advantage, but that does hit.
10 points of damage.
Okay, so as a calm, almost just like a monkish Bok just strolls over, all nice, calm. It's a nice day, and he just takes his axe, swings it again, and it's looking extremely hurt now. It is just burnt and blackened from just the fire and the acid. You can see bits of bone now in its face, as like some of its sort of all the skin and fat and muscles burned away, and now Bok's just opened a massive wound on its side. It's looking really beat up. Is that the end of your turn?
Uh-huh.
Adriel, it's your turn.
Kinda, yeah.
I was muted. I'm going to do the same. Use Produce Flame again.
Okay. That
15?
hits. Roll damage. Okay, again,
Say it again.
the fire just comes straight towards it as it's sort of like trying its best to sort of rub the acid that's still hurting. Bits that are sort of still on it, sort of flailing about, and more fire just sort of catches from the bottom of its legs and starts creeping up its body, and it starts to like jump up and down trying to put it out. And it takes 3 more damage. Okay, next up is Var.
I'm gonna toll the dead again.
Okay.
There's always an extra button to press when I do this one with damage.
7 minus 2.
Okay, so you take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay, so you watch as the blood starts to pour from its eyes again. This time it's a lot darker. It's almost black in colour. And you see steam start to come off, and then it starts to spit and sputter a little bit, as if it's boiling, and it's sort of burning away the sort of skin around his eyes. After a couple of minutes of squealing and wailing, he falls to the floor, sort of kicking around his feet, and then just still. And the ogre.
A bit like
Dies.
Indiana Jones when they open the ark.
The face melt.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much like that. Okay.
That ogre did not have a fun time.
No, he did get just bullied.
The other one
Just
died like
absolutely
nice and
bullied.
quickly and peacefully. That one not so
After-
much.
2 critical hits. Yeah.
I feel kind of bad for that ogre. I feel guilty that we just really fucked him up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
So the crowd goes absolutely ballistic. Like everyone's on their feet screaming. There's like bits of like food and stuff being thrown into the air, and it's just the crowd is going absolutely wild. And the king stands up and he's clapping, looking extremely impressed, and sort of shouts in this bellowing voice. Round 2 goes to our heroes. But will they be able to take on the final challenge? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. He doesn't say that, but something similar to that. So that's your. So you all head back in. You've got a little bit of time now to recuperate and rest up. What are you going to do?
Right, well, Ghost is going to have his short rest. I'm going to take a short rest.
Yeah,
I
you all
might
get a short rest.
arcane recharge, yeah.
If anybody wants to regain hit dice, add an extra d6 because of my Song of Rest.
I'm all good. I didn't get hit at all in that round.
Only Var got hit.
I
Yeah.
did.
I'm gonna arcane recovery. Gonna restore a level 2 spell slot.
That's what I want. I want to be able to restore a spell slot. Yes, please.
Does that roll my thingy on that as well? No. That's what I'm gonna do. I actually used 2 dice. I've got to roll another D1, isn't it? And a D6 as well.
Yeah, a d6 on top.
So I recovered 12. 5.
So that if we do die, then come back to this point.
Give me it.
All right, let's get the next.
Get a better headset, Alice. One that
encounter.
isn't my old broken one.
I do need a better headset, don't I? I just said I want to save the game so that if we do die, we can just come back to this point.
Like
Right
a
then.
checkpoint.
Just reload.
Yeah.
Slow down.
exactly.
I am going to, again, touch myself a little bit during this short rest and give myself that vigilant blessing. So the advantage on the initiative.
What did you just say?
myself.
Touch yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little
He's
pat,
given himself.
little rubber
He's
tummy.
given his buff to himself instead of sharing it like a nice cleric.
Gonna tug on his beard a little bit for good luck.
I'm aware
To be
of
fair, it's
my
really good. It's really good with Guardian Bolt. To be fair,
Or me time, yeah.
the stress of
That's
combat
fine.
needs to relieve it somewhere.
Oh,
I don't need to know.
Why do you think he's so
Yeah.
vigilant?
I'm all good though. So
Okay, are you ready?
Think so. I'm all good on my end.
ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just repositioning.
I'm just gonna be in the middle, hopefully as far away as I can be.
Yeah. So reposition yourself on the map wherever you want to be.
back to the dead center.
Okay. So you all get brought back out into the fighting pit. You sort of a few minutes pass by, and people are sort of making their way back to the seats after going to the confectionery stands and stuff, and going for a piss. The king comes round and takes his seat. Right. This is the real test. Those 2 rounds. Most people survive. Most people get this far. But nobody has beaten round 3. You will be judged. But put on a good show. Let the battle begin. The gates start raising. You can hear the drums like the crowd going absolutely mental. As you probably guessed, 2
It's 2 of them?
minotaurs
Oh no!
Shit.
Uh-oh.
emerge from the gates.
See that?
Right.
Roll initiative.
Can I just stand?
Can I just move over here?
Yeah. Can I just run away?
Run the fuck
What are these
away.
initiative rolls? What the?
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Oh!
Suffering here. Nice.
Wasted your nat 20.
Hey, it's
Oh,
rare for me to get
no.
one.
Oh no! Oh, they rolled so bad. Okay. Right. So, Adalamin. What was your initiative roll?
13.
Var?
11.
Buck?
17.
Goza?
7.
Johnny Flash?
22 with a nat 20.
Nice. And
Oh,
Gabrielle?
really? You sorted your new character?
Just in time for
The funeral.
Yeah.
Just in time to see me go first in the initiative order and immediately hide into my rope trick.
Adriel, what was your initiative roll?
17.
I knew you would say something like this. I was waiting for it.
Oh
I was
Literally
waiting
just-
for like your character's now camp or your character's now this.
Your character,
Okay, just
you're
to-
actually missing your pants, which is really weird. You've been Donald Ducking it this whole time.
Donald Duck in it.
No wonder the ogre was afraid of him.
That's how I've always been doing it. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I guess I've been role-playing him correctly then.
So,
learned
just,
what ability you've got, by the way.
Dwarfs know what your undercarriage looked like, by the way, because after the last fight, you stopped to clean your legs off. Get his cat,
Leg in the air.
stick one leg up.
Is that why he was touching himself?
Just a quick update, Dudley. Goza's dead. No, he's not really. But you defeated the ogres, and you're now about to face 2 minotaurs.
Yeah, so you literally just
Right.
missed the fight with the ogres. So
It wasn't
One
really
got
a
instantly
draw.
blown up, the other one was dealt with in a painful manner.
Toyed with.
got burnt.
Should you use
Covered
Daunting
in
Roar, Dudley? It's
acid.
really fun.
Got
It's a fun ability you've
frightened.
got.
Did you use my daunting roll?
Yeah.
Since
Everything's
you
reset because you're on a short rest, so you should be alright.
Doesn't that reset on a long rest?
Nope, it's a short rest. Pretty
No.
sure.
since you got back just before the fight, Dudley, do you want to roll initiative? We'll take your
Yeah,
initiative
give me
roll.
a sec to...
Oh, alright.
Hopefully be better than Doug's for you, basically.
Got you a 7.
Oh.
Sure.
Hmm.
Which one do you want?
2.
There's no choice. Yes, well, it's in the same order anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
The Minotaurs didn't roll between a 7 and a 2.
No, it's bad.
Multiple ones again.
No, not double one. Close. No, not quite. Right. Okay. So top of the round is going to be Johnny Flash. What are you going to do?
Now, how much am I going to upset the crowd if I were to disappear into my rope trick?
You're gonna really piss them off, mate.
Come to expect it from you at this point. So
Exactly. I'm a villain that everyone loves to hate, you know?
heel.
I probably... You know what? I'm actually going to be fairly heroic. I'm feeling confident after the last fight. Overly confident, if anything. I'm going to magic and missile the Minotaur on the right.
Okay.
We'll go for force damage.
Okay.
So, magic missile first dart, second dart, and third dart.
Okay. So just sort of shrugs it off. It takes 11 force damage.
Oh, those are good rolls. I only just alt tab back to see the damage.
So okay.
And then
Yeah, doesn't
as my
really seem
movement-
phased by it.
Oh god! I'm gonna walk over here.
Boo! Boo! Get in the
Oh,
fight, loser!
I'm
Boo.
running and gunning.
Johnny the Flash, they call him, because he's so fucking quick to run away.
Don't make me. I'll cover you in acid. Don't make me do it.
Yeah, box and all that.
The fun thing is, I can actually convert this acid damage to fire damage, James, if you want that burning effect again.
Well, it's up to you how you do it.
Nah, I'm all good for now. I'm just gonna end my turn right there, though.
Okay, no problem. Bok, it's your turn.
Okay, exact same as last fight. I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna
What you gonna get?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, what special effect are you gonna get in the rage, though?
And we're gonna do that now. Try to remember.
I want the Thor one. We haven't seen the Thor one out yet.
Not Thor, 4.
You only get 5.
Oh, he did actually get the Thor one.
Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you're holding. Until your rage ends, that weapon's damage type changes to force and gains the light and thrown properties. I could actually fly it.
Yep.
No.
And it comes back to your hand like me holding it.
4 is 4.
Cool. The weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn. I'm not going to throw it, though. I'm close enough to take a swing, so I'm more going to take a wild swing and hopefully roll another nat 20 like last time. That's close. It's half. That doesn't hit.
Does not hit. No,
Okay.
does
fine.
not hit. Just goes wide. The Minotaur, even though it's big and bulky, it's quite agile and just moves out of the way. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Adriel, your turn.
I am going to move to that spot that I just pinged there. And I'm going to summon my wildfire spirit.
Woo! Oh, where's it
You're
going to
going
pop
to-
up? Because doesn't it explode at the location it pops up?
Shit, should I have gone to the other Minotaur? Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. Yeah, fuck you, Bok. You're in the way.
Womp. This
You're not able to
womps.
move further up to
Yeah,
get closer to the Minotaur.
I
Yeah.
can move forward. Yeah.
You can get in behind Bolly
Well, he
behind.
needs to become within 30 feet of me. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'll get him like here, and then if
Okay.
everyone within 10 feet of him is who gets hit. So
Okay.
box out
So
the
no,
way.
box out of the way. You wouldn't get hit.
Yeah. And that is a dex saving throw against my spell save DC.
Yep.
What's my spell
Okay.
save DC?
Will likely be 13. Be at the top of your spells bit.
So it rolled a 10.
It is 13. Yeah. So they failed.
Rolled a 10, so it fails.
Okay. So it takes 2d6 fire damage.
Nice.
Okay. So Adriel runs forward and Barley appears. You see the flaming fox-like papillon just appear behind it, and a burst of flames sort of hits it, knocks it back a little bit, but then it turns to face you, Adriel, as it takes 7 damage. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You've still got a bonus action. You can use Command Dally to do something else.
I thought I couldn't do that on his first appearance.
Oh no! You still have a bonus action. You can still do stuff with it.
Nice.
You can
Nice,
you can have
okay.
it immediately teleport out of there and do another explosion, or just use it to do a fire dart. If you depends what you want to, if you want to reposition Barley or not.
Yeah, no, I'm not 100% sure about that because 1 second, let me just read it a second.
Because summon it uses your standard action.
Yeah. So I can teleport up to 15 feet away from where it is now. Okay, yeah, so I'll have it teleport 5, 10, 15. I'll have it teleport just here. So
that's
it's still
more
kind
than
of
15 feet.
So it was there.
Yeah.
5,
Oh,
10.
oh no, never mind. Yeah, sorry.
Oh no, that says 15. Okay, there then.
No, you were right. It was me.
Oh, okay.
So that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have it teleport there, and then
Let's zoom in.
it has to succeed on a dex saving throw again.
Okay. That's a
Don't
7.
think Oh.
Okay, yeah, against the 13. So it failed, and it takes 1d6 plus my proficiency bonus.
Which is 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
The Wildfire Spirits are so cool for that.
I really like it, but it's taken
so
a while
cool.
to get my head round.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the fact that you can do a lot of shenanigans with it.
Yeah,
So
it's
Barley-
just taken a while.
Barley appears next to the Minotaur, sort of looks up, gives him a lick. Oh. Force of flames hit him, and then he's just sort of teleports back as another blast hits just before he teleports back 15 feet away. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is, yeah.
Okay,
Thank you, Max, for
Adelamo.
telling me about that.
I've got a question.
Okay.
If it says enlarge/reduce has a range of 30 feet for me to cast it, and then I keep concentration on somebody. Do I need to remain within 30 feet when I'm concentrating on it?
Oh, that's an excellent question.
I would probably say yes, because if you're concentrating on keeping the spell up, if it's got a cast range, then if you come out of that cast range, I imagine it's probably going to break the spell.
Okay.
So I would say yeah.
Right, okay. I'm just wondering, because if I cast it on Gozor, he could possibly move out of my range in his movement, and then I would lose concentration on it. If that makes sense.
What are you doing
Yeah.
on me?
Oh.
Sorry.
I was going to make you big.
Oh.
Make you beg.
Go on, Max. Have you have you found some?
I've found it. It's a commonly asked question. You do not need to be within line of sight or within range to maintain
Well, there you go.
concentration on the spell, unless the spell
All right,
description
perfect.
explicitly says so.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Okay,
Get
I'm going
Gozer
to
enlarged.
cast. Yeah, I'm going to cast enlarge on Gozer then. Gozer, you immediately double in size, including everything you're holding and wearing.
On his case, not wearing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Massive cock.
So I'm going to cast enlarge on you. You get +4 to any melee attacks that you do. I'll display in VTT so you can see it right, and then I'm going to move this way upon doing that.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, Var, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. What am I going to do?
If that's that.
Oh shit! I didn't actually mean to do that. Sorry, I was just clicking on the thing.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry.
Old person, what are you planning? Embrace giant cat Gozer.
He has to contain himself. He has to hold himself from the anticipation.
Cast hold person on myself.
Nah, if I'm doing that, I'll cast this one on myself.
Combinations. Nice.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt as a first level spell on the Minotaur closest to me and goes up.
Okay.
Oh! That's a lot of damage.
Jeez.
That's a lot of
That
damage.
is
Does
a
it
lot
hit,
of
though?
damage.
That's a lot of nuts!
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
Oh.
He just left!
You see this big, massive bolt of energy just go crashes
Everyone
right into the side of the
looking at it.
stadium. This statue here of a dwarven warrior starts to just explodes, and the crowd goes wild, like yeah. And some of them have like bits of debris rained on top of them.
If anyone's attacking that statue of the warrior, you get advantage, by the way.
There you go. It's destroyed, so it doesn't matter. I think there's probably a shield left, or half a shield. Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Gozer, it's your turn.
Oh. Wait, I rolled like a 2. Did the Minotaurs roll lower than me?
Yeah.
Classic.
I was banking on the Minotaur going first.
Oh no, you're right. One of the Minotaurs does go first. Sorry, I thought it didn't change the outcome. Yeah, one of the Minotaurs does go first. It's this one.
On the
It
left?
won't take long. On the right.
Oh.
So the one on the
Oh,
right
music
goes
start.
first. And it's going to charge at Edriel.
Distant screaming.
Does
Yeah, you
get opportunity of attack, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The problem is,
No,
it
it's
stays
still
within
in
10
attack
feet.
range.
Yeah, it's still in attack range of him.
Still
So
within
on the
attack
downside
range.
of the bugbear.
No,
you-
attack opportunity. He's still within my attack range.
Yeah, you would get it if you're still in your attack range. Then you would get.
No,
Oh, he
like
never- he
attack
never
of
left.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Left
he never
my-
left his range.
Oh,
Yeah.
left your
Yeah, he's
right.
still in
okay.
it, yeah.
Oh yeah, still to its 10 feet.
Problems
Do
of
these
bugbear.
minotaurs have the same thing as the
It was here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
do they have the same special rules as the actual race of minotaurs you can play?
That's 20.
Because the term charge is very, very scary.
Yes, it does. It's also going to Reckless.
Oh,
Oh,
you might
kill
get
me in
downed
one
here, by the way.
go.
Oh, God.
You might go down in one hit.
I think I will.
So
Christ,
that's a natural 1 and a 13. So that is going to be 18.
Is that hit?
19, sorry.
That hit?
no, now it doesn't.
That hits.
I want to cast Cutting Words
Oh,
as he's doing it with my reaction. So you have
Okay.
to minus a d6.
Do you want to roll a
from-
d6?
come on, big
I'll
roll.
roll d6. Come on.
Can be the one. It's the most alarming roll you can get.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1, isn't it? We all know it.
It's gonna be because you're all asking
It's
for
a
it. Oh, it's a
Oh.
two!
yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna whistle
-6 to the
and
hit.
That's
shout, "Look
13.
over here, you big dumb
It doesn't hit.
moo cow!"
it doesn't hit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it just sort of like, as you do that, it just sort of like just sort of stops and turns around and sort of snarls. Okay,
Right next
that's
to
going
me. Stroke it.
that is going to end its turn because it did Reckless as well. The next attack roll on it will get
Another
advantage.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And you're
Um,
saving those Bardicans.
Next up
for a
is
reason.
Goza.
Right, so I'm just counting squares.
That was super clutch Cutting Words, by the way, because charge is very, very scary.
Well, was it the? It was the rhinos that had charge last time, and it dealt shitloads of damage to Gozor. So I was like, shit,
17
I
damage it
need-
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You're
need to, like do
yeah,
something here.
Adele is gonna die.
Well, the cool thing you can do next on your turn now, Alice, is what you can do is, because you don't want to walk out of its combat range, you can move your pet into within 5 feet of you and teleport both of you out of there.
Can you teleport and make sure you're not in charge? Right? So, hide behind that.
I'm boss.
I'll explode. Charge that. Oh no, it's like invincible.
Just like
No spoilers.
explodes into dust, and there's just a little Papillon stood there where he once was.
I love it. Wait, so if I moved out of its attack range, would something happen?
Unless you take the disengage action, yeah, that Minotaur will get to slap you.
Ah, okay, then yeah, thank you. for
Not if
the-
you teleport though.
Yeah, no, thanks for the tip.
You can put your
I
pet in
would-
between you and the Minotaur as well, so he charges the charges the pet instead as well.
I'm going to move
Thank you.
all the way up my full 35 meters
Oh my god.
to a foot, I guess, to here. And I'm going to chuck a javelin. Oh no, wait, I'm going to do something else first. I'm going to cast. Is a bonus action and cast. Channel Divinity Vow of Amenity. As soon as my mouse works.
So that gives you advantage, doesn't it?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So for 1 minute.
On that
so-
Minotaur.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to chuck a javelin at the Minotaur in front of me.
Let's just check your, because you're within 5 feet of it, with 10 feet of it. So I think you might get disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Sorry.
Can you throw it on your way
Yeah.
there?
It's a 5 feet gap, so you should.
Is it?
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should be fine.
To be fair.
If it
Just
was
double
like
checking,
one
yeah.
step, yeah, you can move back 1 step, yeah.
I don't want to move back on stuff.
Ah, okay.
You could throw it on your
You
way,
know
so
why.
move, throw it, and then move.
Yeah, you can throw it then move, yeah.
Well, I'll just say I'm doing that without actually doing the action, so I don't get disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Just to speed things up a bit. Should I roll to attack?
Yeah.
I do get advantage on it, don't I?
Hopefully the shift thing works for you.
You do.
The shift thing work?
14
14.
hits.
And then 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I get a plus 1d4 extra, don't I?
Oh,
For the giant javelin.
Yeah, you do.
It's a ballista now. A ballista? Extra 3 damage.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So this huge javelin, like the size of a ballista, just sticks into the Minotaur's chest, and it sort of growls and snarls, looking at a giant Gozer, pulls it out and throws it onto the ground, and he's sort of getting ready to attack.
Yep,
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, sorry, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so it's the Minotaur's turn, so it's going to take a step forward, and it's going to take it's going to reckless as well, so it gets advantage, and it's going to take a great axe attack. So that's going to be 22 to hit,
Yeah.
and then it's going to
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh shit!
You didn't get a charge off. That's why I moved that far, so we couldn't charge it.
Save you.
So that is going to be 21 points of slashing damage.
Jesus.
Oh, you're not
Oh
muted.
lord.
28 points of slashing damage.
21 points of slashing
I'm down to
damage.
7 HP. Right, okay.
These are big guys.
Jesus.
Okay. Top of the round is Johnny Flash.
Sad face button anywhere. No.
Face
It's kind of like a sad face, isn't it? Sleepy, it says.
Oh.
Put an X through him.
Why put X's on him?
Dead?
He's not dead.
I'm just jealous because Adrian made you big and not me. Should have been me.
Oh.
Big Bok. Bok big.
Big bog.
Bok beacon.
BBB.
Bok big.
Oh, Max, you muted, by the way.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
whoops, yep, I am. Good shot. So it's
I just realised like you were moving and rolling and no sound.
Oh, another stream of acid, yeah?
Yeah, stream of acid again. DC 13 deck save. Ignore the dice roll because I need to do that at the start of its turn. Sadly, Gozer's fat ass is in the way, so I can't do it in the other one.
That's a 9, so
Ooh, covered
it's
in
got
acid.
no modifiers.
Quick question. Is
Yeah.
Barley in range of that, considering it goes to 30 foot?
Oh.
Oh shit, no, sorry, I'll add the line in then. Sorry, my bad.
I'm aiming that way, so it'll miss him, yeah.
Oh, so close.
Don't worry, I was
Flash on the back
measuring
of his
it.
head.
A bald spot at the back.
I'm looking at
So-
Adeline, so he lines up perfectly with Barley there. So.
Johnny
Head,
Flash
not enough.
unravels his plague pigeon and sets it off flying, and it flies out in a straight line, sort of bombarding the whole area with hooey acid and covering the
Drive by
Minotaur in acid. And you see the smoke sort of coming off it, like some of its fur is starting to burn and smoulder away. You can smell the sort of burnt hair smell. Those that are in close proximity of it. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is everything I could do, yep.
Okay, Bok Big, it's your turn.
Fuck. I'm still raging. I'm gonna stay here and just attack.
Okay. Roll attack.
Is it worth doing anything with my wild surge?
It
Doesn't
changes
give
to
me-
force,
doesn't
but
really-
you can throw it. If you dual wield
I
as
don't
well, is really good
need
because you
to.
can whip out another weapon
Yeah.
because it's a light weapon all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't need to do that, so I'm just gonna roll to hit, and that's it. I think I'm happy where I'm standing.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
Oh, you have advantage. Is it recklessly attacked?
Oh, I do. I'll roll another one.
Just in
Nat
case.
20, nat 20.
18.
Oh.
Close.
And then plus 2, so 16.
16 points of slashing damage. So
Oh,
as it
it was
sort
actually
of
force.
force damage, yeah. So
force
as
damage.
it runs to gore Adriel, and Adelarmin stops it. Buck takes his axe and swings round and hits it. Doesn't pierce it or damage its skin, but it does leave quite a crushing blow to its ribs, and it takes 16 points of force damage. Okay, Adriel, you're up.
I am going
Out of here.
What'd you say, sorry?
Said I
I
am
just
out
when you
of
said
here.
out of here.
Audi.
Audi 5000.
Yeah, so for now I'm just gonna use Produce Flame and just hit it with Produce Flame, or try to. For my action. 3 damage again.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to move a little bit. How do I? Oh, can I retcon that and just move a bit closer to Barley?
Could move to the right instead.
If you do that, you're moving outside
Yeah,
of
move
its
to the right.
range.
Move
You
one.
can still get Barley to move. Yeah, you can still
That's
get
what I'm
Barley to
saying.
move.
I can't
to your
move him
mis-
again. There we go. There. You mean?
Yeah,
There.
that'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Can you
actually
just command him to move?
Fine.
It's still within range because it's still 5 feet there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'd like to. So I've already hit him. And then I like to use Fiery Teleportation as the bonus action, so I command Barley to do it. We teleport up to 15 feet to unoccupied spaces. And then each creature within 5 feet of the space that it was in must succeed on a dex throw.
That's 16.
So he's not within. Barley's not within the 6 feet, the 5 feet though.
Yeah, that's true.
So that won't work. Damn it!
You can still move him and then he teleports. He still has his
Oh,
own
can I-
movement. He
Can
actually
I?
has flying.
Oh, can I do that? Okay, I didn't know that.
It passed the save anyway, but what you can do is you can position it away so you can teleport a tiny bit further away.
So like we can both do. We can be here and then move a bit further away.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's you can pass the save. And then I'll move 5, 10, 15. I'll move us both here. Away.
Okay.
Sorry, dog sneeze. I'm just upset. Real Barley.
Oh,
And then yeah, so it takes d6 plus 2 damage.
Oh, it passed the save. That's the thing. So it doesn't take that damage.
Oh, sorry, misunderstood.
Oh, good.
Okay. I thought it got less than.
Nah,
No, it
Jim's
rolled
got a
16,
16. Yeah.
Oh,
roll a 16.
okay. Damn it.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. There's just so much going on
Blimey.
when he's there.
What was it, James?
Alarming. Could you not hear me?
Odd alarm.
You cut off a little bit, yeah.
you
Sorry, yeah, you cut out a little bit there.
Oh, sorry. Should be
Okay.
better.
I think I'm gonna
you
use
still
my
hear me?
movement. Yeah, I can hear you now.
yeah.
I think
Okay,
it was just
right,
like
just
that
wanted
first
to
bit.
make Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to use my movement to try. Oh god, it's doing a weird thing. Oh god, I can't flipping. I can move to like there in line with Var. It did that weird thing where it moves your camera when you're trying to do it, and I couldn't control it at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, got nutty.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to move to here. I think I'm going to dash as well. To give myself another 25 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go to like here. Just so I can be in range. And I'm going to cast Healing Words as my bonus action on our good friend Gozor.
Okay.
You heal 7 points.
Oh, thank
Big
you.
rolls.
And that's it.
All right, no problem. Next up, Var.
I am going to. I've seen that Gozor's gone fucking huge and ran towards the Minotaur. So I'm going to say something along the lines of, "Wait up, laddie, I've only got little legs." I'm going to chase after him. I'm going to end up
keep up with Adalam, and he's also got tiny legs like dashing alongside you.
Just a big body and big arms and a big head.
I'm going to end up here, and for my...
I like to think that while he shouted that, all I could hear was like a proper squeaky voice, like a mouse. Like, "Hello, that lady! Only got little legs!" I'm so big.
What health are you on at the moment, though?
14. I'm on.
Oh, he's still one-shotable.
I can heal myself. Don't worry.
Right, I am going to cast Moonbeam.
Oh, that's a good spell.
So I am putting the thingy on top of the Minotaur that goes all fighter.
Okay, so Constitution saving throw.
At the beginning of your turn, though, I think it is.
At the beginning, okay.
Hang on, let me
worries.
just read this properly.
I think when it does it, and then when it ends its turn, I think.
Creature, when the creature ends the spell for the first time, so you're right, so you should take it now, isn't it?
When the creature
no,
enters spell,
first time on
first
its
time
turn.
starts. Yeah, it'll be at the start of its turn.
Yeah, okay. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Good. Next up is Goza.
So not the Minotaur before me.
Oh, it is, yeah, sorry. It's this Minotaur. It's because I've still got the 7 and I can't change it.
That's fine.
Okay, so the Minotaur's quite confused about where Edriel had gone, and it's sort of turning, and it sort of turns around and looks at Bot and heads straight for him. It's going to make a great axe attack on you, Bot.
You take 4 points of acid damage first of all, though.
Yes, it does. Okay.
It does.
It's
I'm guessing
sizzling.
It's not
sizzling so much.
Sizzling it's like a sizzling steak.
Sounds like one of
it's
them
going to
fajito
reckless as well.
grills.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
That was a natural 19 and a natural 18.
My God.
Where
Well, your
is
resistance
my-
to the damage, most likely, so should be okay.
Yeah, it's a slashing attack. It'll be alright. I'll be alright, he says.
So you take like 40 points of damage.
Yeah. I just
that's
imagine Bot being like, "I'll be fine."
9 points of slashing damage.
And I resist slashing damage while enraged.
Okay, so that's 4 points of slashing damage as it brings its axe towards you. Rolled a 1 and a 4 on its attack. And then that's going to end its turn. Now it's your turn, Goza.
Okay. Which HP am I on? 14. How much damage did I take last time? Was it 22?
21,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, it's 21. Sorry.
I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on myself to heal 10 points of damage.
Okay.
That'll be my action. So I can go up to 24 HP. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast... Where's my spells? I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yep.
As well.
So what does that do?
It gives me +2 to my AC.
AC, right, okay. No worries. So your AC would be 21.
Yeah.
Chunky
Alright.
boy.
Is that your...
That'll be
is
my
that what you're
turn,
doing?
yeah.
Okay. So it's the Minotaur's turn. First, he'll make a Constitution saving throw. That's a 5. So it takes... Was that 11 radiant damage?
So yeah, it rolled 11 at the beginning. I don't know if you want me to roll it every time or just...
We'll roll it every time from now on, but we'll just take that first one because that was the first turn. So you see this like beam of light. We've all played WoW. We've all sort of gone against Pumpkins.
It's just this one's scary though. It's just so constantly is a beam coming down for a minute.
It's like burning him. All right, so then it's going to reckless again. It's going to take another great axe swing at you, Goza.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to hit. So that's 17.
That does not
So
hit.
it just goes wide. It's blinded by the light coming down from the heavens, and it just cannot see. And it's sort of swinging its axe, and it just goes wide, even though you're absolutely massive.
I've got my shield out, and I'm doing that reflect thing into his eyes off the shield.
Yeah.
It's like, ah.
Okay, next up, Johnny Flash.
Since that guy's already on acid, I'm gonna cast magic. I think I have some casts of magic missile left. I'm gonna cast magic missile 2nd level on the right hand side Minotaur. So it'll be 4 darts if I remember right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think all those went through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make them all acid damage as well. By the way.
Okay, no worries. So more acid. He's just
more pigeons of death.
Like
just crashing into.
Just a swarm of pigeons are just like shitting all over him. This like deathly green acid. It's sort of burning away. It's charring his fur. So that is going to be okay. Is that the end of your turn?
It is. Yep.
Okay, Bok, your turn.
I take a swing with my.
You gain advantage because it reckless.
Sweet.
Does not hit.
God.
Oh, yeah, does not hit.
Oh,
Unfortunately, both of them go wide. It just sort of like looks at you and snarls. You can see with like its horns and
I
the.
hate how much D&D Beyond trick, yeah. So it was slides on a good number for ages, and then just goes, oh no, it's actually that. Pisses me off so much. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Just stand there and take it.
Adriel, your turn.
So I would like to use Scorching Ray on the one closest to me.
Roll attack.
Scorching Raymond.
Who is this
Come on.
Raymond and why is he so hot?
Hot Ray.
Raymond the bastard. Does not hit. Just it goes wide, just singes some of its fur.
They become so agile all of a sudden.
I think I have a couple more rays though, right?
No, I only
no.
have 2 second level spell slots.
Oh, no, as in,
yeah, so
you
roll
only
another one.
Yeah, it's got several
I
beams.
get
Oh,
you.
that's
That
more
hits.
like it.
Sorry, understand.
There we go.
Okay.
That's the numbers we want to see.
So is it 3 of them that you get? Yeah, with level
Yeah,
2.
I get 3. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, the bottom 2 hit.
Okay. Okay. There we go. There's one
Oh, maximum damage to the first one, of course. Oh.
and
Nice.
another.
Okay, so
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that last one. It's not max damage on the first one because
it's
it is.
green.
Or maybe it is. No, it's 2d6. So 12 is max.
it's because one of
Green.
them was a 6. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, I see.
What the first scorching ray comes, it just singes the Minotaur's shoulder, and it sort of turns around. And then, after a brief moment of confusion on whether or not more should come out, Edriel starts shaking her hand about, sort of trying to get some more of them out. Poof, poof. 2 of them hit the Minotaur right into the chest, and you can see now it's starting to take flame. Like some of its the leftover bits of fur that haven't been burnt away by the acid catch fire. Is that the end of your turn?
Can I move after attacking or not?
You can.
If you've not used a bonus action, yeah.
No, I want.
Oh,
my
you
bonus
just wanting to
action
move?
Barley. Yeah,
Oh,
literally
no.
just move.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, your movement's fine. Yeah. I thought
Okay,
you meant
so-
teleport with Barley.
No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35 is my max speed. So I just want to move as far away from that thing as I can. I'll leave
Okay.
Barley on the firing range.
All right.
And I'm gonna let Barley use flame seed this time.
Yeah.
So he's just
Gonna sit there and wag his tail.
ranged weapon attack.
Okay.
My spell attack modifier to hit. So I just +5, is it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
D20 plus 5.
Oh my
me.
god.
That hits.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be 14 points of damage. So, what's Barley doing? How's he doing this?
Oh, he just gets a seed that's on fire and just fucking
Spits it.
lobs it. Yeah, just spits at him, and he's just like you can see his anger and his teeth are
Sorry, you can see Barley snarling, and then he just
yeah,
goes.
he's snarling. Yeah,
Just
exactly.
sort of brings out a big gauze and spits this big seed. The seed starts to grow a little bit as it's flying through the air, and you can see
It
this
just
like
hits him,
sort
and he
of
just takes flame.
hits the Minotaur right in the face. It sort of goes into its mouth. People are getting flashbacks from Sergeant Toast
Oh,
as
I'm
it sort
getting
of lodges into the throat of the Minotaur and explodes. Headless Minotaur falls to its knees.
And I just look around at the crowd and specifically at the king, and I'm just like waving my arms and just
The crowd isn't even. Everyone is silent, just absolutely stunned as what's just happened.
I'm just telling Barley that he's a good boy.
He sits there and wags his tail. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, Adelarm, your turn.
Okay, I am gonna come round to this side of Vor. I'm gonna cast Command on this guy here.
Okay. So wisdom
It's-
saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah, DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
That is 4 plus 3, so it fails. So you succeed.
I'm gonna just look straight at him, point at him, and I'm gonna say grovel, which means he has to fall prone for his next turn.
All right, so it drops to its knees and sort of gets into the sort of like you can see it trying to force itself back up, but it can't. It's sort of on the ground and sort of rolling and thrashing about. Is that the end of your turn?
With my bonus action, I want to like hype man the crowd up more, like putting my hands in the air and just trying to rile the crowd up as much as possible.
Okay, the crowd starts bursting into more cheer, absolutely screaming. The drums are going boom, 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 boom. You see the king sort of sat there, absolutely mesmerized by what's going on.
I'm going to shout up to the king. Even the mighty Minotaur bows before our champions.
Everyone goes, "Rah!" Just bellowing Scottish voices, just screaming and echoing through the chamber.
Oops, sorry, that's just because I hadn't ticked it off before. Yeah,
it's all right.
It's my turn.
Var, your turn.
I'm going to John Rambo, go 25 feet. Oh, God. It's panning me around 2 secs. I'm not moving there.
It's really confusing when that happens, isn't it?
So I'm going to go here. Oh. I'm going to go here, 25 foot. And I'm going to attack the Minotaur. I'm on the wrong page. That's my fault.
Just so you know, you've got advantage because he's prone.
It
Yeah,
also
I realised
request as
I
well.
rolled it, but I rolled a 20 anyway, which I think hits.
It's a crit.
Well,
It's not a natural
it's some
20.
weird indie game.
So yeah, I mean
Roll
that
again
definitely
for your
hits.
crit. See if you crit.
That's just before damage.
Yeah.
Gonna bonk him on his head.
You might as well roll again just in case you do correct.
That's a good point.
I mean, that was totally that's oh
21.
Close
is
to-
it?
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So
no.
are you doing it with 2 hands or 1 hand?
The other shield in the other hand.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 4 damage. We'll take the top damage. This one's still healthy, so okay. So you walk over and take your warhammer and go thunk right on top of its head. You can see like almost cartoonish lump appear from the top of its head.
You bonked him.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Next up is Dozer.
Ooh. I am going to make an attack with my longsword against the Minotaur.
Go ahead, roll attack.
21.
Yep, that hits.
You got
with
advantage as well
that-
if you want to crit fish.
I did
Oh,
advantage it. I already
you
get
did it.
advantage anyway because I've got me
Yeah.
me divinity on it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you did the shift button thing, didn't you? To get the
Yeah.
both die rolls at the same time. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to divine smite him as well with my attack. So
Okay.
I'll do all the damage separately, I guess. So that damage will be 9 damage for one-handed.
Yep.
And then I get an extra d4 for being big.
Yep.
Extra 1 damage, 10 damage.
Okay.
And then
So,
I get to roll. Sorry, 1 sec, I'm typing. That's an extra 13 damage.
holy shit.
My Divine Smite.
God damn.
Okay.
Big
So he
boy.
gets for whacking me before. So I did
Didgeridoo.
23 damage.
So, as Var walks over and slunks it on the top of its head, and you see this like little lump form at the top of it. At the top, Gozer just with one swooping swipe cuts the lump off. It just falls to the floor and shrivels up. Blood starts pouring out of its head. Like it is covered in blood at this point, and then a light, almost out of nowhere. There's already one light on it. Another one hits it, dealing another 13 damage. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
What
it's
is with the didgeridoo?
I was going to say,
I don't know,
did you
it's just
do
part
part
of the
music?
Just go with
Minotaur's
it.
turn.
Let's
It's
go with it.
Roll
succeeded on its Constitution saving throw.
It's still prone as well,
The 15.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to use half its movement to get up. And then it's going to take a swing at you. Again, goes that you've made it angry.
Okay.
So. It's not going to reckless this time. That is a 24 to hit.
24. Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna
Rolled an 18.
I'm gonna cutting
Oh.
words it again.
Oh, shit.
Like from
Okay.
through Gozor's legs, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, big boy, over here!" Like trying to distract him.
Okay,
Yo,
go on.
big summer blowout.
It's D6, isn't it?
yoo-hoo. Yeah. Come on.
No.
Is it tracked to 3? Oh, that only takes it to 21, doesn't it?
So
That's
that rolls
his
it.
AC, so
It's
that
high,
still
yeah.
hits.
Oh, unlucky.
Okay,
Worth a try, though.
I'm just trying to distractingly play a didgeridoo in the
14
background.
points of slashing damage as it as Adelarmid's just sort of like yoo-hoo under its legs, under Gozer's legs. It's sort of like not even phased by it. Takes its great axe and jams it right into your side. Gozer, you take 14 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. Okay.
And that's going to end its turn. Okay, top of the round again. Johnny Flash.
I would like to move. Oh, why is this not letting me? Would help if I clicked on the right icon. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move here. And
Yep.
I'm going to use my final second level spell slot to cast Magic Missile, and I'll make it acid damage again on the Minotaur.
Okay. Roll your...
First, second, third, fourth. I think all went through. I
Nice
didn't hit all the
damage.
bloops.
Yeah, you got 4 there.
15 damage there.
Okay, it's
Yep.
looking a bit haggard now. As the 4 bolts sort of like sort of hit it in different places of its body, it sort of staggers back a little bit, sort of splodges of acid and starts spitting all over, and you can see that starting to burn a little bit in places now as well. A little bit lands on Var's armor, and you can see like it's just sort of like starting to distort a little bit in the areas that the acid has hit it.
Like really foul pigeon poo.
Yeah. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Indeed it is.
Okay.
I don't think wizards
Bob,
ever
your
get
turn.
anything with bonus actions. There must be something, but I haven't found it yet.
Right. It's the distance between Bok and the Minotaur 90 feet, do you reckon?
105 feet.
Is it?
If you
Yeah.
go to move character, Doug, and right click, it'll do an arrow and tell you how far. For example, me to you is 100 foot.
No, it's not doing it because I've got the. It's doing that thing again where it doesn't know what I've got targeted because it was doing it before and now I can't do it. Okay, in that case, I don't think he's going to do anything, to be honest.
You can take a couple of steps forward to get in range.
No, so the 90 feet is me moving my full 30 feet and then throwing my weapon 60 feet.
Ah, right, okay.
Not going to reach. I'm going to sit on the floor and do nothing.
Okay. Just play the dead Minotaur.
Well, you're enraged.
Stop rage. Now I can stop raging.
You can
As
throw your
a
weapon and it
bonus
returns to your hand
Bonus
just to test
action,
it.
I'm going to stop raging. As my real action, I'm going to sit down.
Okay, the box sits down and sort starts chilling out. Adriel, what are you doing?
I would like to move closer to.
You sound like you're underwater.
Oh, am I better?
That's
Better, yeah.
I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'll move there.
Okay.
And then use produce flame and try and hit the
Okay,
Minotaur
roll
with
attack. Roll your obvious crit. Oh, it wasn't, but it does hit.
Close. Close. Oh no, it's only 12. I keep forgetting the 17.
Two
damage.
17.
Okay.
2 damage. Right. And how far can my? Yeah, so he can move. Barley can move 30, so I'll just move Barley 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because he
Is
can't
his
move
range
super...
attack 120 or was it 30 feet? I can't remember.
I think it's only 30.
Oh god,
60.
it's doing the drag thing again.
It's 60.
Is it
Yeah,
keep
so
doing that
his-
now all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's what it was doing to me.
Oh, it's just
65,
out.
yeah.
65
I
feet.
think I could have got a bit closer if I'd have gone left to right, and then I just went diagonal, so I think it got more. I was there, right?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know. Let's leave it as that. That's fine. That's what
You
I've
went
done.
exactly diagonal 30 feet, so you would be...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You would have
I
been
was
here.
here. Yeah. Yeah, no, let's leave it as it was. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. That's fine. I'm gearing up for next.
Okay.
Next round then.
Adalamin, your turn.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna vicious mockery the guy, the poor thing. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna turn to Adriel and I'm gonna say, "Looks like we're eating steak tonight."
Oh.
Just
Okay.
look at him and giggle.
That is 6 plus 3, so that's yeah, fails.
Yeah, here we go. 1 damage. Come on, baby. 4
Hey!
damage. Yes, max roll.
That might have doubled your damage stats with that spell alone.
I think that's more than. I think I was on like 3 damage.
It just
or
go.
something like that.
You see the the bloodied burnt Minotaur just go. So starts crying. Is that the end of your turn?
I've done 6 damage. And just on 4 in 1 attack. Absolute powerhouse.
Not even
Alright.
double.
Oh,
Not even
7,
double.
7 you've done. I missed
Yeah.
another one.
Okay. Is that your turn ended?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all I'm
Okay.
gonna do.
Var, your turn.
I'm going to see the second big hit that goes all just up, and I am going to do my Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary thing. So I'm going to pop that out, And then as a bonus action as well, I'm going to do a level 1 healing word on him.
Okay.
6 health.
Who's that for?
You.
Oh, nice.
And off the back of that, I'll do how much bonus didgeridoo I get, which is. Should
Oh,
have
you
a
found a
plus
button to
3
roll in
at that.
it in Beyond.
Was that, sorry, Max?
There's a button for it in Beyond for that? That's pretty cool. I need to find that.
One next to the plus 3, not a button for the whole thing.
Ah, okay, cool.
So I've done 8 temporary health for myself. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, no worries. Goza, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to take another swing at Mr.
Okay.
Minotaur.
Roll damage.
Oop, I hit.
That
You
hits.
still have advantage as well, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry. Forgot to roll advantage.
Oh, never mind.
Oh well.
Yep.
I'll
He
click
still
that one
hits.
for damage. Take 6 one-hand damage. I'm
Yep.
also going. I'm going to roll me d4 for being big. Extra 2.
You're going to be divine smiting as well?
I don't know if it's cheeky to ask if is he dead now or can I divine smite him.
You can divine smite him.
Alright, I'm going to divine
You ain't dead yet.
Not quite dead yet.
As soon as you cast it, James was like, "Yeah, he was already dead." He only had
Extra
3
15
HP.
damage on top of that. So that's what?
Good lord.
15, 6, and 2. Anyone good at addition?
23, yeah.
What's your highest damage done? I know
Is it?
you matched it. So you did 23 last time, didn't
Did
you?
I? Oh. 23 damage, James.
I think you did the damage to James.
Yeah, he's gone quiet. He's crying because we beat it.
You
no
accidentally
one died.
smited James.
He's like an evil, like super villain, and he's in his lair crying like the Minotaurs were supposed to beat them.
We had 2 really good chances at killing people, so if you wanted to, you could have done.
Yeah, I spotted that. Yeah.
You put your DM in.
I think
DM out.
we damage broke him. Broke this god.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
You messed up Discord. Message him
Hello,
up, right?
I'm James.
Hi, I'm James.
No, I'm James.
Hand out
No,
magical
I am.
items. Hand out all the magical items.
Quick, 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 quick.
Quick, Helm of Brilliance for all.
Yeah, so you all advanced to level 6. Good job, guys.
Oh,
Yes.
please.
That's scary. Val can start flying.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
Thank you for the 22 magical items you handed out.
Oh, is he gone again?
Oh no.
It's my Razer headset for now.
I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, so Goza, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too messy. I'm just gonna jab him in the heart, pin him to the floor.
Jab, jab, jab.
Okay, so you jab him in the heart, and you pull your sword out, and it falls to the floor, and you sort of step on it, pin it to the floor, and you look at its eyes as the light leaves. Everything around just seems quiet until all of a sudden, "Rah!" the crowd goes absolutely ballistic. Everyone's cheering. People are throwing like roses into the pit. The king's standing up, clapping for you all. Think people are going absolutely mental. And the king stands up and says, I believe there's a first time for everything. We have ourselves our first ever Calgran Crag champions. Champions. Crowd's going absolutely mental. I would ask the champions to meet me in the hall. I'll see you in 5 minutes. And he sort of do what you like for a few minutes until you have to go back inside.
It's the ogre's body still in the Colosseum or not?
No, they get cleaned up between every round.
The Minotaur's still there.
The Minotaurs are still there.
I'm gonna hack off bits of meat before you set them on fire.
Frantically, like trying to chip bits off.
I know what you're up to.
Walking closer.
I see you setting up a fire.
Would you not rather have barbecue?
If we don't have time to set
Yeah,
up a
let me
fire,
get the
I could set it on fire with Adriel quite easily.
I'll get the cuts first, and then you can barbecue them then.
You can add. In fact, make a survival check for me, please.
Me?
Yeah, just to see how well you carve the meat.
A bit of a.
Oh, you are a master butcher. You can add.
Yeah, that.
You can add 20 pounds of Minotaur meat to your inventory.
I was
Okay.
going to say, you were never sat down. You were just
In
there,
fact,
just carving up this Minotaur
fine.
the entire time, weren't you?
I was
Fine.
drawing profanity in
Minotaur
the dwarven profanity, but no one noticed. Okay. Are you setting a fire? Are you making a fire?
Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice them.
All right. I'm gonna toss some meat into a section of the fire. Unless you don't like that, is that against your religion?
I don't think Bok would give a shit either way, would he?
No, I'm gonna do it regardless. I just want to know if you'd like it or not.
I don't think we're asked that much about it.
Nah, do it.
Right.
I'm sure
Barbecue some meat.
stuff with it or not.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
start as I'm cooking it, just in the Colosseum. I'm just when it's like barely cooked, like just raw but hot. I'm gonna toss it out and throw it to the rest of the party, like bit by bit, so everyone gets some. So this barely cooked meat.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's,
So
salmonella sandwich material.
there's
Small
there's
beef though, be
nothing.
alright. Red meat.
There's nothing for you to build a pyre or anything like that, but you can drag the sort of Minotaurs into the center of the. Because goes are still big for about 20 seconds after the fight. So you can quickly drag the Minotaurs into the middle while goes are sort of quickly hacking off meat while it's being dragged. You see the wisps of three flames circle them. They go up in flames and almost immediately straight back down. How much of the meat did you throw into the fire?
All of it.
Oh, you have 20 pounds of very rare, practically raw Minotaur meat.
It's everywhere. Like I was throwing it about after I cooked it. It's just all over.
Right,
the place.
okay.
In the general direction of people to have food.
Right. There's rare Minotaur meat.
Stadium. Oh, sorry, go on.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Sorry.
I just want to do a lap of the stadium as Box, like throwing
meat confetti.
Meat confetti around, and I want to be
he's going absolutely mental
with the crowd, and I want to be like collecting the roses off the floor, and I want to I want to see if I can like beckon people to
out over the edge, like hoping.
There's got to be a performance check behind that. Come on.
Yeah, we'll do performance. Yeah, you are. Yeah, go on.
Let's have a look.
Give me money.
Ah,
19.
Okay.
really want you to slip on the meat.
People throw
Could throw what?
Meat.
Sorry, that's
there
because of my pigeons.
37
I'll put them
silver
away.
and 12 copper.
How much was that, sorry?
The crowd starts to disperse a little.
Well,
Oh,
we're cutting out, James.
What are you doing, Doug? Have you
bit.
dropped
You
the
go over
nut?
to the
I
main
lost a
gate.
nut.
Doug nutted everywhere.
Lost a nut. Oh, it's in
Lost
the
his
bin.
nuts ages ago.
Where in the bin? How good's that?
skill.
Lost a nut in the bin.
Anyway, how much money did they get? You cut out.
Oh, it was 37 silver and 12 copper.
Nice. I'll take that. And pour.
Okay, so the one of the guards is sort of I'm cutting out a lot. Let me try and fix this because I'm using my other mic.
Of course.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds
yeah.
way better. You've like come in
Okay,
HD now.
there we go. Right.
My
It's
ears
So-
moist from all the breath.
He just
Right, so-
ASMR'd me.
One of the guards is sort of ushering you into the main chamber. As you all sort of walk towards and head inside, you see the king standing there, sort of clad in gold and bronze armor, and he says, "You put on quite the show. You have gained my respect. That was fantastic. The crowd loved yous. I loved yous. You got to do it again. By your choice, though, of course. If you want to earn some coin,
No, thank you.
the pets are always open. If you want to earn some money, well, you are free to roam the city. I do ask before you leave. You come and see me over at my castle. The guards will let you in. Okay, I almost deleted that map. Whoops.
Oh, that was scary if you did that. I know that
I've got
pain.
it saved
Was it on
anyway.
was it on the wrong layer, was it?
I've got it saved. Come down to my castle. It's over at Casgorth. It's a small district of where my family live, or lived at least. You're free to roam the city, as I said. Please do come and.
Where's my axe? Oh.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't give a shit about your act.
Yeah, he's just dead stares you.
He already left.
what
What are you
nice.
at?
Do you reckon Bob could wield the Minotaur's great axes?
I'm already carrying a great axe, though. It's kind of the same weapon, isn't it? I mean, it
But
depends
if
how
you get
tidier
that-
it is. I have.
If you get that Thor one again, you can dual wield them.
That's true. Should have picked one up, shouldn't I? No.
Actually,
well.
no, you can't. You
I
need two
have,
hands to wield it, right? It's not a one hand or two hand option, is it?
Yeah. No. It becomes light and versatile, but it's still two-hander. I have a dwarven great axe anyway, which I can use as a regular axe because it's so small.
Hello?
I just have an extension, like attachment to it to make it more suitable for me.
I don't know why it keeps dropping, but what bit did it drop out at? Did I leave at?
The king
Actually, I have no
invited
idea.
him to the castle. He said his family used to live there.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so he says, come down to the castle district. Come and see me.
I
gates-
asked where my axe was as well. Sorry.
You asked where your axe was.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Bugbear, do you have a name?
Buck.
Buck. Well, Buck, you've earned my respect. And he sort of extends a hand out to shake yours.
Just keep my hands on my sides.
All right. Well, about the axe, come see me at my castle, and we'll talk about it then. I'd like to see all of you. So, you're free to leave this place. Head back up the elevator. There's an inn. You'll get free lodging for tonight, but any other night you'll have to pay. It's over in the market district. I'll see you later. Well done, and thanks for the show. It was fantastic. And he sort of heads off with his guards. Okay, what are you doing?
I go look for either a temple or a blacksmith, seeing as the acid pigeon spit a bit of acid on me. I want to make sure my runes and everything are intact.
Yeah, you.
Oh dear God!
Pigeon just hacking and spitting at it.
You just look for the dry cleaners.
Yeah, there is a there's a forge. You speak to one of the guards, and the guard says, "Hey, yeah, if you head down to the forge district, you can see there's quite a few smithies there. I do recommend one in particular, though. You should go and see Hammy. He's the best.
Hammy.
Hammy the Hammer, they call him.
Original.
Aye, that's what we thought too."
I'm gonna head off to see him.
Aye, well, we're simple people. I thought that was me then.
Bye, James.
We don't really have any magical items here. Well, if you head down to one of the general stores, they might have like something they've been keeping, but probably not. There's no specific store for magical items, though. At least not that I know of. Right, no worries. The market district is straight across the long road. So if you just come out the crag and out the building, just straight across the road, and you'll find the market district there. Can't you miss it?
I want to go find a secluded place because I don't trust dwarves, so I'd rather not sleep in an inn run by dwarves. Yeah, I want to go find somewhere just to be safe. I'm eyeing up the Fugal Grotto on the map.
The
I might
fungal
head in that
grotto.
fungal. It looks like a U.
Yeah, it's an N.
It's upside down.
It's just the bad font that I chose, I think.
That N is upside down.
But yeah, it's the fungal grotto. Grotto.
I assume I could either smell or see the green as I come out the crag. I'm gonna head in that direction.
I mean, it's quite far away. It's about 2 miles up the long road and up
I'm
the
gonna
red road.
wander anyway and ideally
Yeah.
come across it.
Okay, so you head towards the fungal grotto. Adriel, Goza, and Var.
I'm just gonna go to the inn.
And Adalamin, sorry.
It's okay.
You're going to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
I just want to relax with you.
The cheese and put on a low heat just to melt.
Big, big fights.
Okay, so you guys are going to the inn. Adalamin, what are you doing?
I'll join Johnny and I'll
Hold on.
have a wander looking for whatever magical items he's out of.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so we'll go to the forge first. So as you head through across the road and you cut through the market district, the market district is quite big and bustling with people. People have already got word of your victory, and people are sort of giving you nods and things as you pass. You head through these, so you see this huge wall that sort of extends the whole length of the of the cavern or the cave that the city is built in, and it goes up about 200 feet. It's absolutely massive. And then you've got some arches that lead into the forge district. The heat from the forge district is quite uncomfortable, especially in your armor. You do pray to a fire god, but this sort of heat is extremely uncomfortable. There's a bridge that goes across a lake or a river made of lava. You head across the road, and it's just full of different sort of armors, smithies, things like that.
Do I know which one Hammy's in?
You don't know which one, but you could you sort of ask someone, and they say, "Yeah, Hammy. Yeah, he's just down there." And he sort of points towards this sort of makeshift volcano here. So there's a big forge here.
All right, there. That's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean that to throw off. I was pinging. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go there and go see Hammy then. I'm gonna walk down there. I'm gonna,
Delicious, Harry.
Hammy, lads, are you here?
Who's that? Who's that?
Aye, lad. I don't know if you just saw. We were just fighting some minotaurs.
You see Hammy. He's not actually dwarven, strangely enough. He's halfling. He's got grey hair at the side with a bald sort of spot at the top, and he's wearing these like welder goggles. He's got like this big, thick handlebar mustache. He's built like a brick shit house. Like he is absolutely like ripped. And he's wearing this like leather apron, holding like a big hammer. A hammer sort of way bigger than what a normal halfling would be holding. He goes, "Hi! I didn't see the fight, but I've definitely heard about it. We all have. That's good going. I think you're the first person that did that. Well done, well done."
Aye, the king said something similar. During that fight, though, I don't know what my voice is doing there. During the fight, Pigeon shot some acid on me. I just want to make sure my runes and everything were alright.
Oh, let's have a look, see. And he sort of like starts inspecting, like lifts his goggles up. He's inspecting your armor. Oh, aye, there's a little bit of scorching on it, and there's a little bit of warping as well. I can get that fixed up for you.
Aye, that'd be fantastic if you could, lads.
Aye, just take it off for me, and we'll get it sorted.
Stripping.
Get naked.
Straight.
Might have to go myself.
So as you take it off and hand it over to him, he sort of puts it to one side, and he sort of looks up as if like he's looking at something in the air and says, "I'd say give me about 14 hours. I'll have it done for you. I'll be ready." All right.
Aye, I'll come back tomorrow.
Oh, no problem. Well, it's nice meeting you. Do you have a name?
Aye, lads. My name's Var.
Ah, Var. That's a great name. Name's Hammy, short for Hammond.
Ah, I thought it because of the hammer.
Ah, you'd think that, but no, name's Hammond.
Cracking, lads. I best be going the new.
No problem. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I'm gonna go back in my naked glory, find the other guys at the market.
Right.
Feet slapping against the stone floor.
Okay, Buck. You wander past the market district and up towards the red road. You notice that the ground starts to become a little bit more uneven, sort of like the further north that you go. To the west of you, you can see like this platform is like broken in, and there's like various different ruined buildings all over the place. Sort of like it's surrounded by like this lake of lava, almost as if it's sort of collapsed in on itself. As you head past, you come to a cliff, and it's about 120 feet deep, and it's just this lush green. You've never seen anything like it before in your entire life. This lush green, beautiful farm. It's quite large as well. It's about 20 acres. It's absolutely massive. And in the far end, you can just see quite a nice tranquil lake as well. It's just sort of still with a waterfall flowing. There's people working in the.
I'm just walking back to the market. That's all it is.
It's disgusting. Why are you walking so slow?
Yeah, when I hear you running, so it's just like
That's horrible. There are some steps going down into the grotto as well. So as you head down, there are people working, sort of like picking crops and things like that. But there's some trees and things you can sit under if you wanted some time alone.
Yeah, I'll find a secluded tree and just sort of sit down under there and just relax. But also
Okay.
put myself out of view of people. I don't want anyone to see me.
All right. So we'll say you head sort of towards the lake and you find a nice tree.
Yeah, so
to
like
sit down.
near the waterfall.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. All right, Johnny Flash and Adalamin. So as you wander around the
Why is
market
this still
district,
on?
you wander around the market district.
It's going faster.
I'm looping the queue.
God. What is it? I haven't seen. What is this?
Higher up groovy.
Oh.
It's not nice.
It's far.
I've
far
got
walking
it, I've got it
around.
muted.
Why are his feet wet?
His feet wet. He's sweating.
So
What is it?
sweaty,
No.
wet, clammy
Well,
feet.
you know, Reed, it's not his feet, but it is a foot.
Shut up.
With every
Shut up.
step there's a bounce.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
I like how there's a harder thud at one point, like whoever's doing it's getting well into it and then goes back to normal.
I think it might be at the very beginning of it.
Like
'Cause
it
it's
proper
like-
as the go goes, ooh, that's too much, and then
It's only like a 20-second clip.
it's so good.
It's horrible. Okay, so Johnny Flash and Adalamin, you wander around the market district, and there are various different shops for quite a lot of different things, like fabrics. There's also weapon shops. There's like fishing shops. There's like snow gear shops. There's even a pet store there as well. Nothing magical though. Okay. You pop your head in. You can see like a staunch dwarven woman with like long plaited blonde hair. She's wearing like almost like a Viking helmet and sort of like a steel shirt on as well. Oh, hello. How can I help you? Oh, you're one of them champions. Not heard the name, but you're definitely the talk of the town today. How can I help you? Hmm. Well, I can give you a 10% discount. We never had any champions before. You're the first. The only person that's actually come out of the crag alive is our king. So, mostly it's just normal weapons. We don't really have anything like too special. There is this sword, and she pulls it down, and it's like a sword. So she pulls down this black sword. It's sort of like a cutlass, and it's just sort of like jet black. We have this. It's sort of like an obsidian. Uh, it's quite lightweight, and it does quite a lot of damage. It's quite sharp. You mean something like this? Aye, take it. Why don't you try it on one of them dummies over there? And there's like just a row of dummies. Just roll a base. Roll in just a d20. Standard, yes. Standard. We'll just do a standard attack. And no, just roll. So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier. Yeah. You. Oh no! Roll a
Wow.
roll a d20 and -1. No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, you
Oh
roll it.
my god! All right, okay.
You roll it.
Yeah, it just whink. It's in sort of like in the roof, and it sort of like bends back and forth.
Is it obsidian?
It's like this onyx, it's like an onyx steel, with like grooves of like obsidian like built into
I was gonna
it.
say obsidian's brittle. Wouldn't make a
Yeah,
very good sword.
it's steel. It's just like an obsidian color, but it's like this dark steel.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Right, I'm sure. Weren't you the one that went into that hole? Aye, I saw it.
I want to like minor illusion, like a rope hanging out of a hole behind his head.
That's it. That's it. That's the hole. That's very clever.
As he turns around to look, I'll just dispel it. I'm just like smiling.
Probably best you stay away from sharp objects, though.
Not really my kind of flavor. I'll let someone taller than me get it from there.
Falls and lands on the ground in front of you. Just sort of sticks into the. It's a +1 short sword. Well, it's usually about 1,000 gold, but with your discount, 900 gold will do it. I'm afraid not. I've got a business to run. Is there anything else I can help you with? No worries. Well, thanks again.
I'll give a bow and walk out too. Yeah, maybe maybe me and you will just stay away from the sharp objects. Leave that to the other guys. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if any of us are going to get enough gold to get anything from there, though. Even with a 10% discount. I mean, maybe. Or I don't know what we'd do with that sword. I suppose we could sell it. Hmm.
It's getting
Yeah,
louder.
you
What
just-
is
you just
that?
hear it.
Yeah, a little ham slap.
The people are just sort of looking around like, ugh, what is that? Okay, so are you heading back to the? Are you heading to the inn? Okay, no worries. So the inn's called the Forked Haddock. Inside, it's quite busy. People are drinking. Goza, Adriel are already enjoying free drinks from their victory and free food. So what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, people are constantly coming up to you and patting you on the back and like giving you sort of words of encouragement and just generally just wanting to be around you, just to like chat to you and things like that. This continues for most of the night until you decide to turn over. Bok, are you staying in the grotto?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that?
We could
yeah.
do. We could see if like everybody seems pretty, pretty in favor with us at the moment. Let's see what we can do.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay,
I
I
think
want to
that's a good
like
idea, yeah.
I want to go round the room. Have we got like a hat or something, or like anything that I can collect coins in? And I'm just going to be like, yeah, I want Johnny's top hat. Yeah, I just want to go around and be like, see an amazing performance from the champions of your city. Only 1 silver ahead. That's right, 1 silver ahead. Empty heads, still full costs. Anyone without a head goes free. 1 silver ahead, and I'm just gonna like wander around doing that.
Okay,
Collecting.
make a performance check.
Ooh, a 9.
Nice.
Ooh.
Some people pop some, give you some silver. Others give you some copper. You don't sort of make much.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Either. So yeah, go ahead.
I'm just like tired from the from the
Yeah,
fires
it's
zapped of energy.
you're just really tired after the fight. So it's not as sort of whimsical and amazing as it normally is.
Accidentally use the acid pigeon instead of the normal.
Spray the tavern. Okay. Yeah, we friggin' mess it up.
Not me. Would you like me to try? I'll join in. Pardon? Do I have performance? I mean, yeah, this is where I get a nat 1. Fucking hell. Any better? I want to show off my fire skills.
That one would have been hilarious if you just called Barley and caused everyone to take explosion damage.
Blow up the
Just
whole
right in the middle.
People's heads start to turn towards Edriel and her sort of magical fire tricks. The crowd is absolutely loving it and starts throwing her various bits of coin. So, Johnny Flash and Adelarmin, you guys make 12 silver and 47 copper.
Okay.
Edriel, you make 12 gold, 6 silver, and 14
What?
copper.
Oh my god.
That was to split.
Oh
What's
god.
that? 12 gold. What else? 12 gold.
6 silver,
6 silver.
12 copper.
6
No,
silver,
I want to split it all
23
between all of
copper.
us.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do that. I'm just putting it in Town Master's board so that we all know.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Adriel's doing like her fire juggling and everything, I'm gonna like get the loot out and start playing something that fits with the sort of speed and tempo in which she's doing it.
Goodness gracious, great ball.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly it.
So all three of you put on a fairly decent show. It's not the best you've done, but it's good enough to get the crowds sort of up and dancing and things like that, and everyone seems to be having a really good time. Gozer, are you doing anything in particular?
No, I'm just gonna eat my food and then go up.
Okay,
To rest.
no worries. So you head up to rest. Var, what are you doing?
I was going to see if by any chance they had a temple devoted to Orison in the city.
So there are a couple of temples. The biggest temple being on Old Temple Road, which is quite a large. It's quite a big building. Inside there are statues of various different gods, from gods of like the forge and things like that. There's even a small statue of the Frostmaiden as well. No statues of Ursin, though. Ursin's quite a new deity that sort of appeared over the last few years. Not very old in comparison to any of the other gods, so his church is relatively smaller. So he hasn't managed to find his way into the Dwarven city just yet.
Fair enough. I'm just going to find a general religious area not devoted to any particular god, say a prayer to Orison, then head back to the...
There's a main there is a main place within the big temple where you can just pray to sort of any god. It's not for any particular religion. It's sort of made for all people.
Right, I'm going to just sit there and say, Fanekia, Dorfa August, Larnoch, Nan. And then back to the end.
Okay. So, as you all sort of settle in for the night, it's been quite a lively night for you guys, Johnny Flash, Adriel, and Adelarmin, who still haven't named their troop, by the way.
We don't need a name.
Okay, you don't need. Fair enough. That's me told. Bok, you managed to find quite a peaceful area with the sound of the waterfall and the water just sort of nestled into the grass under a tree. The light from the fireflies and that's reflected off the gold inlays and veins along the walls and roof. Absolutely beautiful. You can see like how it sort of shimmers in a reflection in the lake as well. So you get a really peaceful night's sleep. And the rest of you, yeah. So everyone gets a long rest, and that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Awesome.
Hey, nice.
Can't believe. Not just yet. Yeah, not just.
Oh,
Ah,
is it 3 massive fights?
that was 3 huge fights.
Yeah, not just
Oh,
yet.
I'll
There's,
XP that.
it's not XP based. It's like certain points in the story. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
milestones.
no, that's
yeah.
fine. To be
So,
fair, I'm just glad
unfortunately
that none of us died, to be honest.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about that.
I think
Killed some of us at a point in that, like, the Minotaur had open range to charge either Adeline
Oh
or
my
your
god.
character, Alice.
Or Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that was.
then after that, Alice like moved but stayed in range for him to charge her again,
Yeah.
and it also opened up A to be charged. And I don't think either of those two could have survived like a charge plus great axe attack.
Johnny Flash could have been charged as well, using 40 meters.
I have
40 yards.
I have 24 HP. I'd be dead.
Yeah,
Pretty
For
good.
24, I'd be dead.
because I mean, like,
Yeah,
if you take
like-
Rhino's
Oh, yeah.
charge from last week and then the Minotaur's great axe from this week on Dud, then that's like 40
I think I've
damage
just
in one
DC'd again.
go. Fucking
Yeah, if Aid
Jeez.
hadn't used cutting
Oh, I
words,
haven't.
I
Oh.
would be fucked.
hold on.
Like, I would be dead if Aid hadn't used cutting words, for sure.
Yeah,
That was amazing. I was like, I'm gonna die, and then you used it. Oh my god!
yeah. I was like trying to position myself there so that I could cut in words if any of
Yeah.
you guys got attacked, because the weaker players were to that side. But then when it started to turn on the other side, I was like, shit, I need to move in there now.
Yeah.
But I had 2 uses left, so I was like,
No,
right,
that
okay,
was well good. You definitely used that well with me anyway.
yeah, I thought I'd just like, because I thought that as
Yeah,
well, that
that's
where
that
where we
definitely
were on
saved
that
you.
side,
It
we
did,
could have
yeah.
just got charged, and I was like, shit, hopefully
Yeah.
whoever gets charged next after Adriel, I can cut in words that as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm spent.
So like the whole time, and then the first round I was telling Doug like I'm only gonna use Produce Flame. In the second round I started using Scorching Ray, and I was like this isn't good enough. I might have to save this for the next one as well. And then but the whole time I'd said I'm gonna save Barley till the last round.
Yes,
But
that
I
was the
always
thing.
knew. Yeah, I always knew that I'd wait.
Like,
Can I? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like he's only got
coming into the end and climbing up.
he's
stairs.
only got 20 HP. So, you know, he could have got killed quite easily. Huh? 20. 20. Really? Oh my god. I have 24.
Yeah, I mean, one of those not even a crit would absolutely just wipe the floor. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have.
It
Well,
would have
it
hurt
could have.
me.
It could have just. Yeah, it just could have just killed you without a crit.
Yeah.
Because if it charged and gored you and got, yeah, it could do that. Because it gets 2d12 plus 6 on its normal attack, and then if it charges,
What's this? Oh, the Minotaur. Yeah.
yeah, if it charges,
Mm.
it gets another 2d8.
Yeah.
good lord.
Well, it wouldn't have
Yeah, I
OTK'd
mean,
me,
like,
but
I
it would
was just
definitely down to
kinda-
me though on
I was kind
average.
of saving Barley for until I needed him type thing. And as soon as the Minotaurs came out, I was like, yeah, Barley's coming out.
I'm
The
glad we
worst
got
thing,
that info though.
the worst thing about it is though, it's hard for me to get used to it because I'm like, I keep asking these questions and stuff. I want to just be like, oh, he's doing this and this is happening, but I have to be like, oh, is this right? Is this right?
It's literally
it's
just
just getting
practice.
used to
You've
it,
only used
but-
it. You only used it
Surely
twice, I
it'll
think, right?
click, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
too
get it.
much.
It's just in time. isn't
Yeah.
it?
I mean, like, yeah, I am getting it and stuff, but I've only used him a couple of times so far.
Exactly. I
Um,
wouldn't feel bad
but
because
yeah,
it took
I
me
mean,
a
Scorching
while to
Ray,
get used
I
to it, and
love.
then yeah, it took me a while to get
I
used to
can't
my
believe that
one,
you
and then I
crit.
died the next
Like
session
those,
of it.
that first ogre just got absolutely annihilated. I
Oh,
thought
one
to
of them
myself,
wasn't
like,
even
there's
for
no
your
way
turn, yep.
they're going to be able to just destroy two ogres easily. There's no way. Not at level 3.
Because
I'm
the
not
last
toyed
big
with as
fight,
well completely.
but the last big fight I critted on Scorching Ray as well.
Yeah.
Twice.
Scorching Ray,
Twice.
yeah, twice, yeah.
So as
That
soon
was
as
my bad spell.
as soon as that happened, I was like, right, there's going to be 2 Minotaurs now. That's not.
I'm guessing it's going to be just the
You're only
one,
gonna
wasn't
give
it?
us one.
I was only going to do one because they are
Oh no,
really
I'm glad
difficult.
you gave us both. Yeah, no, I'm glad you gave us 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's they're supposed to be quite difficult to kill. They've got loads of health.
To be fair,
Well, considering.
yeah, like I was I honestly thought someone was gonna die.
The DC is high, James, because if they
I
get
was just like,
onto
someone
any
is gonna
squishy,
die, and I thought it would be me.
yeah, if they get on any
happened, it
squishy,
wasn't.
they pretty
Nobody
much
died.
you lose a big chunk of DPS
Who's
in the fight,
Ian? Who's
so
like
they're
Ruby?
really hard to deal with.
Well, I'm not trying to kill people. Just so you know.
No, exactly.
Ruby's eating.
Ah, I muted it. No, why did I turn it up? Oh,
Oh god.
Grim.
It feels like, I don't know how, but we always seem to like come out pretty well in combat.
Yeah.
Well, we say that because most
But
of the
every
time,
time I prep, I
like
see like the things
Doug
that
and Dudley are
monsters
taking
can
all
do.
the damage. They're getting like hammered on.
I'm just like, that's a bit too much, and then you just destroy it anyway.
Well, welcome to
Yeah, you
DMing,
need to
man.
realize that what we can do is too much as well.
Yeah, no, it's
I had
just
that same problem. Yeah.
because I'm specifically looking at the damage that
Yeah.
these can do to that. You know, these things can do to you. Like Sefek Caltro could make 3 attacks, and could Misty Step.
Yeah, he's a
I just
TPK
thought this is going to be
character,
too hard, but
yeah.
you just
There
wipe
was a
the
lot
floor
of
with him.
complaints about him. Yeah, we got lucky
Good.
though. We rolled really good in that fight.
I think it's because
but,
we've got like so many attacks on top of him and so many like spells and things. So I think when we're fighting like 1 or 2 things, we just overpower it with sheer like turns and spells and
Yeah.
stuff.
it's referred to as action economy.
Yeah, it's a numbers thing.
Yeah,
I think.
very very tricky
I
to
I
get the
think-
balance right.
I think I need to do more research on what your characters can actually do, rather than just learning as we go.
You kind of seen what
Like
Johnny Flash can do. That I can do magic
Yeah.
missile,
I
and
think
that's
that's
about
one
it.
of the big things about combat is usually things come in numbers. But a lot of the fights we've done have been like 1 or 2 big things.
Yeah,
Whereas
I think that
what
the
you
balance
could
would be
have
fine.
done,
It's just we'd
like
be getting
thinking back,
a lot of
an
crits.
interesting thing is you could have introduced the Minotaur partway through the fight whilst fighting the ogres still. Then suddenly there's urgency. It's completely different. And like giving us less
Yeah,
time to
that's-
prep for
Yeah.
something. And
That's
it
something
just
that I
creates an
would do,
exciting
yeah.
situation as well.
So that's
Yeah.
something that I
No.
would do in like normal fights.
But obviously, that's only popped into my head because we've done the fight. It's not like we
Yeah, that makes
should
sense.
just know.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, no. Well, I was thinking about doing that, like just introducing another one. But I thought, well, no, because it's an arena situation. It's not really.
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
it could have been like a frenzied Minotaur and they've lost control of it because they don't often use the crag or something. Just like shoot at weird ideas and just make up reasons why. And it can be bullshit just to make things entertaining. Maybe there could have been a rowdy bunch of bugbear hating dwarves who started getting involved. And there was a bunch of rebellious dwarves that jumped into the arena to fight us as well. Or fight me. There's anything. Just go mad with it.
I mean, I'm happy with how it went.
Next time, it's going to be like 4 bronze dragons.
And what you can
Just to get
what you
murdered.
can do with that as well is that allows you to manipulate the situation as well. If you think we're having a tough time, don't do things. If you think we're having an easy time, do things. Make stupid shit happen to make it harder for us.
I'll be
Don't
honest.
say that because I know
during
one of
that
the monsters we
Minotaur
could
fight, I
face.
ran out of my spell slots. Like if
I
there's
will-
more shit to come after that,
Yeah.
I would have had nothing.
I ran
Yeah.
out
Well,
of
that's-
slots as well.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing,
what I
yeah,
thought would
yeah.
happen. I thought it would be
Yeah.
too mean to not let you have a short rest. I thought that was a little bit like if it was just
I'm
one
glad
after the
you
other.
did let us
Well,
have the short rest.
I mean, with short rest, you don't get spell slots back, do you? So
no.
Yeah.
I think
But at least you
kinda
get
do,
some
but it's not
HP.
proper.
If
Yeah.
you had gotten
Yeah.
hurt, like after the first fight, I was hurt, so I needed it.
Yeah, it just lets you heal up and stuff. But that was that's why I chose 3 rounds that got progressively harder, just
Yeah.
because you were going to run out of spell slots and things like that just to make the fight. But you still just crits here, crits there. It didn't even matter. The
Well, I
rolls are
think
too good.
I think like also like there were some kind of tactics like mine. Like I saved the 2nd level spell slot until the 2nd and 3rd fight, and then I waited to use Barley until the 3rd fight because you said that there were 3 rounds. I was like, right, the 3rd will be hardest, you know.
AC is a big thing as well. If you think the AC might be a bit too low, just bump it up.
Yeah,
No!
some of them are quite high. Like the Minotaur's AC was 14, which I think is quite high. But yeah,
The ogres should have been 14. Really.
the thing is though, your as a group, your positioning was really good, and like the tactics you used was pretty good because you boxed them off like pretty much straight away, like almost instantly. You sort of boxed them off so they couldn't go anywhere, prevented them from charging. Like when Aid made Dudley really big, and Dudley was like, right, I'm just going to stand in front of this one. At that point, it couldn't go anywhere but through Dudley.
That's
So
I thought you were going to be really cheeky on that and have him step like a step backwards and then charge Dudley.
you
Like,
can't do
create
that
that
because
space.
it has to be within 10 feet.
But
And there wasn't enough room between the wall and Dudley to do that.
could you not have gone south down the thingy?
Could have done, but then he would have got an opportunity attack.
He wasn't in range to attack you.
He was.
No,
He was.
I was
He was
5 square.
10 foot.
I was a square away. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
I was 5 feet.
Oh, I
from
thought
you.
you were right there.
I was 5 feet. I moved within 5 feet, so he couldn't charge. Cause
There's also the RP element as well because it's you've just hurt the Minotaur. I can't see it sort of running back to do a run up. It's just going to like use its axe to twat you.
I mean, it could.
It
Could go sort of feral and angry because it's wounded and it's, it's just seeing red at that point, so it would charge. It's up to you. Do whatever you want with them.
I
I'm
do
gonna
what I
make them
want.
fuck.
Do any of you want to play Spooky Boys, by the way?
I'm not criticising this
Yeah.
fight, and I am very glad.
Yeah, and sadly I've got a
I
couple
can
extra
probably
to do.
squeeze in one game.
I'm gonna give it a miss, to be honest. I bought a new DLC on Train Sim, so I'm chilling out on that.
That is.
Oh, have you played Thingy yet? The Res Evil demo?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
It's well good, isn't it?
So much fun.
I can't wait till it comes
Castle
out.
one's out in a couple
Do
of
you
days.
know what
Like the end of
stressed
the
me
week.
out
Yeah.
the most? Personally, I saw that old lady, the hag, and I kept hiding behind the duvet because I was scared of the hag. Not the werewolves, it was the hag. I hated it.
I was scared when I saw the werewolves in the tall grass, and then when they came out, I was like, "Oh, they're not scary at all. They're just little hairy old men." So then I was fine after that.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
I
the
mean
Resident
they're
Evil series
quite
is doing a
strong
l-
though.
Yeah, they're tough, but they're so like they weren't really attacking and stuff. They were just running around.
Yeah, I killed 2 of them with a landmine.
No.
So it was
Also,
easy.
an announcement that went
wasn't
under
really
the
doing
radar by
anything,
Resident
I
Evil.
just
I didn't want to
Uh,
explore because there wasn't enough time for it.
Yeah.
Because they only they say
I
they
did
give you
finish
half
it.
an hour. They give you
Also,
like 20
a
minutes.
under the radar announcement Resident Evil series did is they're doing an
Timestamps
official
even when the
port
opening
to
started.
They're doing an official port to Oculus for VR for Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
It seems pretty
Exciting
cool.
times, yeah. Yeah, I'm jumping off because I need to do a cover letter. Need to send that off probably tonight/tomorrow. But it was a
good
really
luck.
good session, guys. So that was really fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did enjoy that.
Yeah.
Right, in a bit, guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Right, guys, gonna end the session there. Thank you very much for the people that watched. Yeah, feel free to tune in Wednesday when we have Curse of Strahd and hopefully another Icewind Dale on Monday/Tuesday, depending on work schedules and all that stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Gonna watch some, gonna run some ads just to finish things off and close the stream and recording off. Let's run the ads. There we go, and let's close the stream.